You know what Pokemon is? Nintendo's Call of Duty. And if you don't like it, let's go play a game online. Modern Warfare. Y'all could shoot me. This is the festival, switch to attack mode, and yep. What is Pokemon really? A game that comes out every year or so, maybe every other year, and it's the same exact shit you've been playing your whole life. It's not what Call of Duty is or what Assassin's Creed was just recently until Assassin's Creed stopped doing that. And they're probably going to start doing it again after this one comes out. The Assassin's Creed God of War Edition. Ridiculous. It's sad to say because Pokemon is my favorite franchise. Right next to Mario. Because I'm an RPG guy at the end of the day. JRPGs are my favorite genre. Not platform. So, Pokemon's my favorite franchise, but my god, has it become repetitive in the last few years. Most recently, right after Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon was the last Pokemon game that felt like they were trying to reinvent themselves. But now, holy crap, they ain't that lie. Then the phase 50 months, and I don't have a level 3 months. Been a stupid move. BES Big Core MK2. I remember this card. This card sucks. I forgot you battle kids in this game, they suck. That's true. And then he's destroyed. Stupid card. Now you're left wide open. And if I know me, I'm not gonna draw myself. Oh, damn, it's like you see how I predicted that? It's almost like God hates me. And my turn. Yep. Pokemon hasn't been innovative since Sun and Moon. Think about it. Think about all the years. Pokemon Gold and Silver tried to innovate. You know, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire tried to innovate with the double battles and whatnot. They're still on limited technology. You know, the 4th generation of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl was real good. I don't want to lose any more life points. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl was real good. What? Pokemon Diamond and Pearl was real good, but then Black and White was stupid. Even though they tried to innovate with the story, the Pokemon sucked. And then the 6th one, they just kind of don't care no more. They're just like, hey, it's the first Pokemon game that isn't sprites here. I expected that to sell, which did. And now, all the way over here to Pokemon Sword and Shield, where they're like, hey, this is the first Pokemon console. This is the first Pokemon game on home console, so we don't have to try. But then the problem is, they already did that with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, where they didn't try. So they didn't try it again. Because like, oh, this is the real Pokemon game that we're not going to try with. It's like, you're pushing it. Call of Duty has the online thing. That's why that game sells no matter how crappy it is. But and Pokemon can't get away with that for too much longer. If you storm, I wonder. So you're gonna get destroyed. Oh crap, you son of a cracker. Now I'm in trouble. Yeah, but Pokemon just is the same thing all over again. They tried to innovate with the whole open world, wild area thing, but man, it was just... First of all, it wasn't that good. It was not like it was Grand Theft Auto level of open world. That changed the industry of Grand Theft Auto 3. It was just, you know, good enough for Pokemon, you know? Like, hey, good try. Not the best thing we've ever seen, but, you know, you tried it. But then that's the only area where they tried it. Everything else was just typical crap. And they didn't try with any other direction. They didn't try with the story. They didn't try with the new mechanic, which is just a giant Godzilla like Pokemon, like real interesting. It'd be real interesting if we still wasn't turn-based, but it's turn-based. So just, you know, hey, I'm a giant Pokemon. Press the A button, make him say, you know, super tackle. And he does, extreme tech. Oh, and it's like, well, I don't care. And then they had to lie. Game Creek got caught lying. I made a video called Game Freak Game to Hand Caught in the Cookie Jar. They just weren't trying. They weren't trying. They lied about freaking. They lied about the whole like, oh no, we need to redo the animation. This same animation you had since X and Y. Like, wasn't it necessary to lie like that? And then no one gonna get caught on the internet. And Pokemon's one of the biggest freaking gaming franchises. They're one of the biggest franchises. Period. They might be number one for like a franchise for everything. Like they're right up there with Disney. And they're here freaking lying. Like they're not gonna get caught. I don't know what the hell's their problem. I shouldn't activate that effect now. Actually, yeah, I should activate. Likonga, active. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Activate your special ability. Just in case next time they show them my monsters, I have another monster to sacrifice. Let's go to battlefield. Likonga to attack Treeborn Frog with watery attack. Alright. Likonga talk with real watery attack. So that's not from a token. Yeah, but you get the gist. Pokemon is literally Nintendo's Call of Duty. They're not gonna innovate like Mario. They're not gonna innovate like Zelda. They're just gonna kind of just be there. They're gonna be the same game. They're gonna do very little to make it different, but not too different. And it's gonna sell like crazy because it's Pokemon. What I'm hoping is that at some point, hopefully in the near future, it stops selling as well. Because we saw that with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, like at the end of the sold as well. Still sold 10 million, which is great for any game, period. Any franchise, shit. Sell 10 million CDs, you're a diamond. You know, you freaking, if you just have a DVD and it sells 10 million, it's probably the best selling DVD of all time. So a game selling 10 million, you have 2 games selling 10 million total. It's great. But then Sword and Shield came out. It was the first real Pokemon game with the home experience that actually had wild battles. And and had the wild area and people lost their minds. We're all gonna buy the game. I knew I was gonna buy the game even though I already knew I was gonna get annoyed. But I really didn't think that they'd freaking. I really didn't think it would be the game was gonna be that disappointing. This is my problem. I summoned Divine Dragon, Aqua Bazaar. Stupid. Anyway, stop. Yeah, but Pokemon, man. Just Sun and Moon just came with just a few years ago. I remember thinking like, God, Pokemon just they keep reinventing themselves. And then we were really expecting them to really do something different with Sword and Shield, and they're not. And now I'm telling you, the DLC is not gonna save them. I said it about Mortal Kombat. Their DLC is not gonna save their game from being a convoluted mess with a whole bunch of outsider characters. And a convoluted story where they're just going way too off the deep end, making Liu Kang God and all this crap. The DLC, the Isle Armor and Isle whatever, is not gonna be enough. They're trying to add all the old Pokemon. They're trying to save themselves. They're trying to add all the old Pokemon. Thinking like, oh, this is gonna be, why did I sacrifice it? Pokemon, man. I think it's my favorite gaming franchise. That's like saying Call of Duty is my favorite gaming franchise. They'll laugh at you. Like everyone loves Call of Duty, but nobody loves Call of Duty for their great story, for being, innovative, one of the best games of all time. People love Call of Duty because, hey, I get to shoot people. It's sad. But until Pokemon decides to innovate on the level of Zelda or Mario, sure. Unless they decide to innovate on the level of Mario or Zelda, they're just gonna keep being the same crappy game every few years. And I think eventually we're gonna go tired of it because Nintendo has a higher standard of that. We expect Call of Duty to be what it is, or like these sports games that come out every year. But Nintendo has a high standard of that. That's why Mario and Zelda are so revered. But Pokemon, I think as time goes on, eventually, the momentum is going to start slipping. I think that's when they'll finally try to innovate. Anyway, this is Attack. I'm going to switch it back to defense mode and I'm out. Peace.